Hey, welcome back, Gary Brown Fortune on. This is a quick little update on my upcoming knee replacement. This will be about my 24-week since my knee, had my right knee replaced. So basically, it's in March, April, May, June, July, August. So this is 5 months, roughly. It's over 5 months, maybe 5 months and 2 or 3 weeks. And by around another month or so, I'll be getting my other knee replaced. So, as far as my update of my first knee replacement, everything's going good. Um, it does get sore, and the weird thing that happens to me, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. There's a couple things is that when I'm driving, and I can drive 6 hours, whatever, it don't matter. 3 hours, get on the interstate and take off. We've gone taking our daughter to college, just whatever. I can go 3 hours and have no problems. But I use cruise control. But for like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes while I'm having to use my foot on the pedal, and I'll just be holding it there, not moving it, just almost resting it on the pedal, it'll ache and ache right around the knee. And up right at the top of the knee and around the back side of it, it'll just aches. And it'll get to where I hardly can't stand it. I'll be on back roads and be twisty and windy, and I'll slow down a little bit and put on cruise control just to rest my knee. And I can just take my foot off the pedal for a while, and it almost like gets better, and then I can go back and start using it again. But it has nothing to do with just sitting, because I can sit in the car with on cruise control and just go, but just using it. So I tried to use it more and more, just working it. I just don't know why it's doing that. Um, anyway, so that's one thing I found right now, and it's still doing it. Here it is. Like I said, 5 months later, and still give it kind of sore when I'm driving. But one thing, I never could get my leg down to zero, and I don't know if I am now or not, but I have noticed that when used to be, when I laid in bed on my back, my knee never went down flat to the bed, and so it always stayed up. And so I never slept on my back, because after a while it would start aching, kind of like if you hyperextend your leg, where you put your foot up on something and eventually you feel like right there at your knee, it's just hurts because it's trying to hyperextend. Even though it's bent like this, it's not hyperextending, but it still hurts like that because it's not supported underneath there. So I went through and I noticed just recently, like I said, when I finished my physical therapy sessions, the best I could do, and that's with them exercising me and working it and all that, I get down to 4 degrees. I couldn't get to zero. But the doctor said, hey, that's fine. And plus, I was at 4 or more before the surgery, because it was always bent just because of the tore up knee. So when they put the new knee in, all those you know tendons and whatever, the end of the muscles and the muscle and everything else has been used to being bent and staying bent, that it just did not want to go down. And they used to, almost push everything they had on to go down, and it was hard to go. But I think it's slowly working its way out, because I've noticed now I can lay in bed and I can actually feel the bed underneath the knee, right directly underneath the knee, which I've never felt years and years. So I think it's getting down. And maybe when I get into doing therapy, they'll measure that one and I can find out where I'm at with it. Yeah. So if I find out, I'll let you know in a future video. So I'm getting ready, go in for the other knee, which is different than the first one. The first one, I didn't know what to expect, who was going to be painful. This one, I know, I know everything. Like, I'm gonna come out like directly after surgery. Hey, there's hardly any pain at all. But then again, they have nerve blocks and pain meds and everything on you. But it's going to be painful, and the hard part's going to be sleeping with the pain. And I sleep with an ice pump, one of those polar ice cube things, whatever, that pumps cold water. I'll sleep with that wrapped around it, and I just do the best I can with meds and all that. I know I'll be on medicine for 2 or 3 weeks, and then trying to go therapy and just do all that. I've already made my schedule, my appointments for therapy. I'm going in for the surgery. It's in the afternoon. If everything goes like it did the first time, I'll come home the very next morning, and then the day after that, I go straight to therapy. So we'll see how it goes. But Now my other knee, I had no problems with it. It probably goes below zero. It's got a lot of flexibility in it. And so this knee, so I don't think I'll have to fight so much to hit zero. It's going to be the battle from it. It's going to hit in the 90 degrees. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I won't make a whole lot of videos because it's just going to be, you know, rinse and repeat from the first one. But I may put an update video just because I'll be sitting around here doing nothing but recovering and physical therapy and taking pain medicines. I may make a couple extra videos about the knee replacement. So this will be the second one. And oh, the other thing I wanted to say on the first knee replacement is I didn't realize, see, and it still does with my other bad knee now, is, and you're probably like this if you're watching this, is you can feel your bones kind of, they'll pop, you know, you can feel them pop in there, they'll lock and pop and do all this weird stuff. When you're walking, you'll feel that popping around if your knees were like mine. And you lay in there, you can pop your knee, you know, and just like it locks in place, and like the bones are catching and popping loose. Anyway, so I thought I'd get rid of all that when I got the new knee, and you do and you don't. I actually have more popping and clicking and all that I can feel, and sometimes you can even hear it when I'm walking. It's just like pop, 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 you know, you feel it in there. And I've talked to other people that had their knees replaced, and they said, and they're like, oh yeah, you'll just get used to it. So apparently, for the rest of my life, I'm going to feel popping, but it's not the bone-on-bone arthritis popping. You know, it's just something in your body's popping, and you don't really. It's not like a painful thing. That's what I'm saying. It's just the mechanics. So, which was kind of weird. You know, I thought it was just going to be a nice smooth motion, brand new knee, but it's not. It's got a little bit of a popping thing going on. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Having two of them, who knows how that's going to be. I'll be making all kind of noises. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them below. I try to catch, sometimes I'm a day or two or three or four late, you know, if I miss a message. But if you have a question or anything, you know, post it below, and I'll try to get back to you. I try to answer all the messages. I try to read everything people write. So please subscribe and like or dislike if you don't like the videos. But please subscribe, click the notification bell. It helps me out. And also, like I said, leave some comments, and I'll get back to you. You all have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.